I'm gonna share my testimony and how God saved my life from pride. So let me tell you this. One day when I was homeless, right? I was staying at one of my boys' house. Like he said, hey, you can come stay here because his dad was in jail for a little while. So I was like, I ended up staying there. But it's like an apartment place where it's like one of those apartment where only drug addicts and people that's have drugs. It's a low income place, like kind of ghetto-ish. And I didn't care. Like, I have love in my heart. I talk to anybody on the street. Like, I don't care who you are and what you look like. I'm gonna talk to you because I love people. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't let that stop me. So I stayed there. Boom. There was this guy that lived next door, and he was dating this girl that I had a fling with in the past. Kid you not. So I'm sitting there outside, right? First of all, in the morning, I went outside and I was eating a mango and I had my shirt off. The girl that he was dating pulled up to pick him up. But I was outside with my shirt off, and my discernment, I sensed that she was looking at me. I was just outside eating the mango and I sensed that she was looking at me for some reason. I don't know. I just know she was looking at me. And I was like, damn. And then I guess he had saw her look at me. Kid you not, I didn't see her looking at me. I just sensed that she was. So kid you not, I was like, boom. The day before, I had saw a sticker on the door that saying something about a gun. Like, this apartment have a gun. I don't know why that sticker, it stood out to me for some reason. I didn't know why. And I was in my mind like, God. To myself, I was just like, why did that just pop out to me? Because I was becoming super aware of what was happening around me. And for some reason, that sticker just stood out. Like, so I'm like, okay, boom. The next day went by. Boom, I was sitting there on a chair like this. And this other guy just came and handed me the Bible. And he pointed to a passage in the Bible, right? And it was talking about the immoral woman and how guys... I forgot the passage, and if you know what passage it is or what scripture it is, comment it down below. It was something about pride and an immoral woman, and how a guy can kill you for a woman, and how that can lead down to the path of destruction and death. So that's when I was learning about the 7 deadly sins, and I realized pride was one of them. And the guy just brought me the Bible and he pointed on the page, and imagine if I was like, I don't want to read that. So kid you not, I read the passage and I was like so caught off guard by it. And I clocked it. You know what happened? I was sitting down there. Remember, it's an apartment place where it's like ground level. So they were over this side and our door was over this side. So the guy had an uncle and he lived with his uncle. So I was talking to the uncle. The uncle and I was cool for some reason. Then the guy came. And he came back and he was like, yo, you see over here? Don't come back over here, else we gonna have a problem. Then he started coming up in my face in a way. And I was like, it's cool, bro. You got it. You got it. It's all good. I won't come back over there. Bro, I had to take out every ounce of pride out of my body. I had to take out every ounce of pride out of my body to say, hey, I don't want no problem, man. It's cool. I won't come back over there. Then first the uncle came to me and was like, hey, come here, man. So you have problem with my nephew? I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? So I guess the guy had saw his girl looked at me and didn't like it. And he came back jealous and mad. And after God revealed to me that the gun that was the sticker on the thing, that the gun, that guy owned the gun. The uncle owned the gun. And that guy would have went for the gun and killed me that day. That guy would have went for the gun and killed me that day if I would have had an ounce of pride in me and tried to defend myself. All I was like, I don't want no problem, man. So it's cool. I won't come back over there. You got it. And to him, I look like a bitch. I know to him I look like a bitch. And I had to be okay with it. And let him go off with the ego trip as if he just bossed me up, and I know what God was about to do to him. I know what's gonna happen to him. I know the path that he's walking down. And I just had to look at it and smile. And he thought he got away with it. He thought he just bullied me. He thought he just took advantage of me. He just like bossed me up, and now I'm a bitch. But that was the day I realized that pride is the devil, and pride will get you killed. If I had an ounce of pride within me that day, I probably would have lost my life. God literally came and saved me from my past. Because this girl was a girl that I had messed with about a year prior. But she was an immoral woman. She wasn't loyal. She was sleeping with other guys. So her being with that guy have pride. Now that guy would have killed for her. And not even know all of this is in the Bible, bro. That is crazy. So now that I understand that, now I have another story about how I was sleeping with a married woman and how God saved me from that also. So if you want to hear that story, make sure you go on my page. I'm going to do another story on that. But I'm telling you, man, God saved me from a lot. And I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know better. So when I tell you Jesus is real, you better believe.